Things have been extremely busy for me lately, so I'm just going to do a quick video today reiterating why don't talk to police means absolutely do not talk to police about anything. Hello, my name is Nicholas Wansbutter. I'm a criminal defense lawyer in Stratford, Ontario, Canada, and welcome to Don't Talk TV. One of my earlier episodes was 5 reasons why you should not speak to police. I want to just talk about that a little bit more because I see this very frequently where people are arrested, they're given their chance to speak to counsel, they speak to either duty counsel, they speak to myself, and the advice is don't talk to police. I mean, that's why I call this channel Don't Talk TV, because that's what I'm always going to say. I say don't talk to the police. Duty counsel always says don't talk to the police. Clients always tell me, I'll ask them, I'll see they gave this huge confession to police or a statement that they think isn't a confession but gets twisted around and used by the prosecution as if it were one. And I say to them, well, what did duty counsel say to you? Thinking in my mind, surely they told them not to talk, but they talked so much, maybe they didn't. And they say, oh yeah, they told me not to say anything. But then they went in to speak. So I think it bears a bit of clarification. When a lawyer says don't talk to the police, it means do not talk to the police. Don't talk to them about the weather. Don't talk to them about how bad the Leafs are. Don't talk to them about how your family life's going. Don't talk to them about your job. Do not talk to them about anything. Don't talk to the police doesn't simply mean don't confess. It means don't talk about anything. And that goes back to the 5 reasons that I gave. Especially if you're completely innocent, you do not want to speak to the police. Because as I said, the prosecution is going to nitpick everything you said at a later date. And if there's any detail that you got wrong in the stress of the situation of being interrogated by police, that's going to be held against you and increase your chances of a wrongful conviction. And it's a very common police tactic to get people talking about innocuous things because once you've started talking, it's easier to keep you talking than to get you talking in the first place. So very, very rarely, in fact, I can't think of any time I've seen it, will a police officer open up right away with a, you did it, didn't you, or give me a confession. A lot of times they'll start out with a, so, how are things going in your life? Where do you work? Where do you live? What did you think about the Leafs game last night? And then that gets the accused person start talking, start getting a little bit comfortable, getting their guard down, and then the crafty interrogator will then slip in questions into that conversation. Now the conversation's rolling, they'll slip things in there, and before you know it, you've told them things that you should have never told them. It could also look bad in front of a jury if the Crown Attorney plays your statement, and I've seen them do this, and judges let them do it, where they'll play a statement where nothing inculpatory is ever said, but the accused person will be talking about this, that, and the other thing, and then as soon as the police confront them about the charge, I'm exercising my right to silence. I don't want to say anything. And although the Crown Attorney legally cannot say to the jury, well, hey, you should find him guilty because he didn't want to talk about the crime, it's still not going to look good to a lot of jurors. A lot of people are going to see that and say, well, hey, that guy was more than happy to talk to the police about everything. And then as soon as they ask him about that, he doesn't want to talk about it, he must have something to hide. So I can't reiterate enough, don't talk to the police. Just don't talk to them about anything. My favorite interviews are when I see a client just put their head down on the table and pretend they're sleeping, or turn around and face the corner back to the police officer and absolutely responding to nothing. Those are a great source of joy to me when I see video statements like that, because I know they're absolutely going to be of no use whatsoever to the Crown Attorney. The Crown Attorney won't even try to put that into evidence. And I know my client, he really listened to me. And we're already off to a good start in defending the case. Of course, this video is not legal advice. If you need legal advice, contact a lawyer. Call another lawyer or call myself at my 1-855 number, and I'll be more than happy to give you advice that's tailored to your specific situation. If there's any topics you'd like to see me cover on Don't Talk TV, please leave a comment in the comment section below. And if you found this video helpful or informative, please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing.